here we are, folks, the final video for 2020 with the Addams. This is the Addams Family Mystery Mansion, part 2 in the finale to the holidays, 2020. And yeah, I wasn't joking, this is a two-parter, and moving forward, it's just going to be two-parters. So yeah, we won't be getting too laggy when it comes to some of this stuff, so don't worry, no more fillers. So that's great. So, there's not going to be a whole lot here. We're going to be going into the gameplay. We're going to talk a bit about that because near the end of this video I'm going to be doing something new, which I figure is going to be something interesting. Now, unless of course you've watched the future stuff, you'll know if you've seen when this was posted, but pretending if it's on the timeline, this is going to follow through something that is not new. You'll see what I mean. I will keep it a surprise. But anyways, there's two things I wanted to show you here. A picture of this, which is the most wanted for holidays, talking about, I'm assuming, just stuffing with Kitty, I guess, and his cool little, what do you call that, dead Santa jockey character there. Yeah, and it looks like they added the hat, which is weird. I think that was Thing's hat. No, wait, Thing's on top of it. I just realized that he just blended into the... Man, I just realized he blended into the thing there. My bad. I thought it was weird, but okay, that's something new. Then we go in here. It's that time of year again, which is probably talking about the fact that it's the holiday season or the fact that it's coming close to the end of the year. I'm not too sure. You would think that it'd be like unhappy holidays or something like that, but no, they didn't really do it so much this time around, which is surprising, but hey, whatever, it works for what it is. Keeps me entertained anyways. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the game. This is taking place December the 15th of 2020. And we'll jump into a puzzle, but don't worry, it won't last that long. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. So we jump in after Petunia. There we go, we're on to number 11. I believe I've been doing these just to follow through the completion of the sidebars there. Like if it says, oh, I'll do puzzles, and I'm like, okay, I'll do puzzles. But if it doesn't tell me to do puzzles, then I don't do puzzles. So I think I've discovered that revelation last episode. But yeah, so this one's going to be finishing off this whole season. This event, I should say. And the story that we've got going on in the mansion, talking about that one famous show of Lurch's mother coming to visit. Which, you know, it's not really Lurch's mother in this case, but I digress. But yes, we're going to finish that quest off, and we're going to start a little bit more into the next episode level, which was supposed to be level 22. So, from there, we'll discover that, and that's going to be the last of the quest when we get to that part there, and we'll probably continue more of it come next update. We'll see. I mean, I've been trying to follow through these, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this kind of goes about, and my overall feelings with it, but oh boy. Yep, so that's the strangest part, and that's the weirdest thing with me when it comes to my body. For some reason, yeah, this scarecrow body of mine, for some reason, whenever I was feeling fine, in fact, I didn't talk or anything, and I just like, don't feel tired at all, but as soon as I start yapping, that's when the yawns come in. But you wouldn't have it any other way. It wouldn't be a Grim video without some tired yawns. It's a signature of mine. It's like an auteur. You gotta know what's mine when it comes to that. Oh good, the game decided to screw with me with not giving me a movable puzzle solution. So yeah, we got that going on there. But oh boy, this is gonna be hard. I'm trying to beat this, especially going in the middle there, because that's gonna be the hard part, because I have to get rid of the bugs. God, it's just... Sometimes some of the people who makes these puzzles, they must be maniacs. In the sense of, like, you know, they hate everybody, because this is just inhumane. I'm just saying that because of my own misery here. But yeah, it's not fun looking at this. This is just sad. This just makes me depressed looking at this. It's supposed to be the happy holidays, but no. We got this misery going on here, which is ridiculous, but, oh well. Oh boy, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah, lost a life. Let's try it again. But we're gonna add that instead. Yep, so hopefully this power-up is gonna help us. Not really, but, alright, well, Nothing. I'm not going to do that, because that's going to be a waste of that power-up. I needed to go down a little below. Man, but you can see my headspace trying to think how to do this properly while also trying to achieve my goal here. Which is somewhat difficult in the sense of just trying to keep it together. Man, God. I am so glad I stopped doing these, because it's painful to watch. I keep complaining about it, but it's true. Remember when this used to come out and it was so great and I was like, oh man, this is the best? Now I'm like, nah. Nah, no it's not. It's not the best. It's misery. This is why I stopped caring. They overdid it. And that's why people hate it. So, yeah, well, I guess that's one way of doing it. Alright, well, we got that going on here. Ooh, I could do that and get another... There you go, look at that. Perfect. Now then. You know you run out of stuff to say when you start singing to the music, but I can't help it. Especially with this whole ordeal. But what can you do? There's not a whole lot you can do with this type of stuff here. Especially with the whole... Oh, God. It's just everything. I'm hoping I actually timed it properly because I was singing to the music and I didn't want it to be off-key. Because if it was off-key, then that means I didn't do this properly. And, yeah, this makes me sad if that did happen. Alright, so hopefully I can get this done through and be happy with myself when it comes to this type of things, because this is going to be interesting as far as stuff goes. But I digress. Anyways, so let's go ahead and do this. And, yeah, trying to figure out something interesting here. Yeah, I guess that's going to be there. Ooh. A lot better than last time, but not by much. Oh, God, that sucks. God, another life lost. Another life lost, man. That is sucky. Really, that is, man. Oh, and there's a bird. At least that made me a little happy. It would give me event points, but still. God darn.
I don't know what to say, Father. Your sewing skills are truly unique.
That suit is indeed some kind of monstrosity.
If by monstrosity you mean the best gift ever, then I agree, Grandma.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Gomez was sewing Pugsley a Santa suit so that he can actually do his thing. Also, yeah, sorry about that jump cut. That was a bit strange. I didn't expect that to happen.
My holiday suit is almost ready, but I still need a red sack for presents.
You mean a big sack like this one I use to hold my potion ingredients?
Yes, like that. I'll make you some special Addams eggnog if you let me borrow it.
As long as it has the key ingredients of bug eggs and cinnamon, you're on.
Why do you have to be nasty, Grandma? Pugsley bugs out, place the red sack, and get the eggnog, I'm assuming, which is going to be easy to get, believe it or not, because it only requires, believe it or not, to make eggnog, you just need old skulls. Holiday skull. Oh, yeah, and we got that too, so that makes it even easier. So, and then, oh yeah, she does it too, so, yeah, literally just gonna be that quick, man. Yeah, I just need to get to the next level, and we got everything done, so... Yeah, this was ridiculously easy. Love when things lay out like that. That's just perfect. Anyways, to take it to the next day, let's finish this.
I've been saving some bug eggs, Grandma. Did they make your eggnog taste good?
It has a full body with a hint of oak. I like the dusting of earwig feelers on top.
Step back, I think I'm gonna vomit!
All in all, I say this is just as innoxious as a classic Addams eggnog. Well done.
Great. I'll use this bag to bring you something just as disgusting for your gift.
Can you just, Pugsley, can you do me a favor and don't describe your disgusting foods? I know you like eating the nastiest of the nasty, but I don't want you to describe it for me. It's bad enough. It's like, one of those chef shows when it's like, oh, this describes the flavor and whatnot. No, when it comes to the Addams food, don't describe anything, please. It's bad enough I have to craft this stuff for you. The last thing I need to know is what it's made out of. Please, for the love of God.
Now that my costume is ready, I can get started delivering presents. Let's see what Santa Claus has for everyone.
I get combining Pugsley and Santa for Panta, but where does Claus come from?
From Kitty, who's right behind you, ready to slash you with his tailors. Ha 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 ha!
Santa Claus. Piles of presents, get the holiday presents. Honestly, I would have did Punty Claus or something like that. Or Putty Claus? I don't know. Yeah, Punty Claus. That would be a bit better instead of Panty, because it sounded like Panda and Claus. I don't know, man. Just... I feel... I get what they were trying to do, but at the same time, it's like... Nah. Yeah, and by the way, the thing Gomez was making last time, yeah, that right there, that's his old suit, and you get the old suit from the last year's stuff. So I thought that was an interesting key eye to detail, but it's basically just reusing assets. Not that bad, but, it's just funny. So we got the things stuff here, and we got enough of the stuff, so why not we just get it? Yeah, one more for the cards to help me get what I need. Right, so I think this next one here... Yeah, we're going to get to the last of this, because it's going to help me out a little bit, so let's do that. Just like that, we're done. So that means I get the final item as well. Well, that's perfect. By the way, we jumped for 5 days, so now we're on the 20th. So yeah, 5 more days, and then it's the holidays, baby! Because Lord knows we can't say exactly what it's supposed to be. We all know what it is, but we can't, for God forbid, we actually say the name, the C word. It's forbidden, Very forbidden. Oh, good. It gives me something that I already got. So, you're useless. Why can't you give me something I don't got? How about that, huh? I just unlocked it, didn't I? Alright, whatever. That's probably why. Anyways, do the wrapping gift, please. Thank you. Alright, make your way over there. Make your way to the station. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at you making it to a mummy. Alright? Yep. Nice. There you go. Look at that. You turned a doll into a mummy. Let's do it again. Yep, it just magically appears. Don't question it. It just happens. Yep, there you go. And put it into the pile. Yep, hide it inside the pile, so that way you can just reuse the assets again. Cool. So we got that stuff, and we got more of that stuff. So no hammers, but we got the crowbars and the bolts, which is, I guess, good. Oh, we're gonna get the stairs very soon, so that's great. I should probably put down that interesting tree that they got from that this year's Christmas tree. That oops, sorry, I meant the holiday tree. Got to put down the holiday tree down. God, I really despise the fact that they can't just say what it is. Like, I get saying holidays, like if you're celebrating more than one holiday, because there's a lot more holidays that happen in December. I get that. But really, come on. You're celebrating the one thing that's been commercialized that everybody knows. It's Christmas, okay? Just say it. It's Christmas. It's celebrating Christmas. We all know it. We all have seen it. It's just something that has been accepted in the reality, okay? I understand that. Now, if they wanted to go ahead and celebrate other stuff like, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Ramadan. Does Ramadan happen around that? I don't know. They do. There's a whole bunch of holidays that happen during this time. I know Hanukkah is one of the big ones, as well as Kwanzaa. But I don't know if Kwanzaa would fit well with the Addams. But hey, you know what? If they're going to want to do it, then better do their homework. Because I know somebody who celebrates Kwanzaa, and that's Helgir. That's his holiday. And it's very interesting, especially that. You actually get to see people celebrate different holidays. It's always unique. When it comes to that, it's just happy holidays. If you don't know what you're celebrating, that's fine, right? I know people are like the argument of like saying, "Oh no, it's Merry Christmas," and I'm just like, yeah. And that tree is hiding the special reef that's behind there. So, other than that, the stairs look pretty basic, but it has a nice kind of reef. And this is the Christmas tree. The interesting Christmas tree, which I believe, I might be mistaken, but I think somebody needs this. Oh, and it gives us presents. Perfect. Wow. Item that is completely useless, I believe. Oh no, it's the perfect holiday. That's what it drops us. So, I guess not entirely useless, but still, you get that easy without having to do all that. Again, it doesn't matter how if I got enough sleep. Don't matter. Don't got enough sleep. Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter anything. It has to happen. It has to yawn. I'm sorry. It's just like it's by law. It's by law. It's right in here by my contract. It says Grim must yawn every time he does a video. Sorry, it just has to happen. Just that's how it is. So if you're sleepy every time you watch the videos, that's too bad. That's my contract tells me I have to do it. So sorry. No, this is the only commentary you get, by the way, folks. And oh my God, why did I put that there? Can I get rid of this? That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get rid of it. Come on. There you go. Get rid of it. Perfect. Now get that. Great. Where is the chandelier? There it is. Gonna change it to the seasonal black and white one. Oh, I got that cool one, but got the eggs, which is what I believe I got. So yeah. So let's do eggs. Yeah. Let's just do the normal one. Put it back. Yep. Put it back here. Where it was. That's right. Come on. There you go. Perfect. That's where it belongs. And we got the new centerpiece. That's cool. Still bitter about the fact that my first ever one got sold. I'm still hating myself for that. That sucks. Major. But I digress. Anyways. Yeah, there's that. Oh, that sucks. But hey, whatever. Whatever, man. It's whatever. We got that going on there, so that's good. So we got some different skins for the snowman, so that's good. So we're gonna take that out as well. Hopefully. Yeah, so we got a few snowmen, but we're gonna put the new snowman that looks like Uncle Fester. So we're gonna do that. And then when we do that, we're also gonna take a little bit of a breaky poo because yeah. Because I say so, that's why. Right, so let's do this. Alright, perfect. Alright. Let's open up another box. Alright, good. That's perfect. And, yeah, so we got that going on there as well. Alright, perfect. Cool. Alright, so they got that going on there. Let's click that. And that's it. Alright, see you. Welcome back. I'm sorry for that abrupt, end there, but it's okay. We're back now. So we're only coming close to finishing the holidays here. This quest line, anyways. All we have to do is push the presents down, and we're gonna put it right next to the tree. So here we go, Betty.
Let's see. Rose stems for Mom, eggnog for Uncle Fester, mummy dolls for Parker and Kitty.
What about the rest of us?
I hope you enjoy these great holiday sweaters Dad made you.
Knowing them, the answer is no, which is good, because that's exactly what they should be doing. Alright, let's finish this. Here we go.
All these normal holiday traditions have tuckered me out. I could use a rest.
That's why I made a special gift for the family. Something we can all enjoy. It combines two of my favorite passions, holiday cheer and graveyards. It's a new couch made from an old coffin. Isn't it great?
Eternal relaxation. Brace the coffee couch and get the perfect holiday. I gotta say, this is actually kind of the coolest items that would see in real life. Actually turning an old coffin and just turning into like a couch of some kind. You know, it's like, oh, that's very weird and kooky. But honestly, if you were like a kind of like goth setting, or you know, kind of that macabre or kind of grim in the sense, you could actually do something like that, and it would be actually kind of cool. Also, sorry about the cut. That was kind of strange. It was highlighting the fact that I could just get all the items just there. So there's no point with the Kooky-O-meter, because honestly, all the other prizes are just kind of dumb. And that means, yeah, this character, yeah, screw her. But, you know, this character, no, not so much. I actually like Sophia, the photographer. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of her. Not really, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. Anyways, the 23rd, we got the holiday pack with Pugsley, the skin for the car, an actual the coffin thing, as well as the skin for it. So we actually unlock it pretty easy, real quick. I mean, yeah, it's one of those weird things where the item also comes with a skin. So yeah, the new item comes with a skin. Weird, but yeah, here we go, another pack to buy. And yeah, just before the holidays, we gotta get that bonus somehow, right? Right, and it does give you this, so the costume which we got there. So we're gonna unlock it, of course, because you know why. I'm not gonna say it, but yes, this last year's kind of thing, you can actually get the costume for it. I mean, it costs rubies, mind you, but yeah, it changed this old clunker into this cool hot rod. Yeah, so it actually changed the car, and I believe this is the Addams car, kinda. It's kind of changed slightly, but it's still kind of the same, in the sense. But yeah, it gives us the couch. Well, the couch and the skin, but, you know. Anyways, we got that going on here, so. Getting the perfect gift. From there, and also the tree. So it will be easy to get. It's just going to take a little bit. But anyways, before we do that, let's finish the replacements. Yep, we got all the money we need in order to get the items for this quest. So let's finish this off. Let's have Fester come back and do his thing. And after that, I believe we will be able to finish this whole story off as well. So that'll be fun, don't you think? Anyways, now we're going to need to put this down, which is... yeah, right there. So we got that. So now we need one more. Yep, we need one more of this, so this should be interesting. Right. Alright, here we go, baby.
I've called the employment agency, Lurchy. They're sending replacement servants. Hello there. We come to talk to you about... Don't just stand there. Get inside and start working. You must be our new servants.
Yep, as I kinda was teasing last time, they were getting replaced by Fester and Grandma.
You two are much better than the original servants. The old lady can cook, and the butler... Let's just say I like the cut of your jib, Fester. Ah, thank you. Yes. You're hired. Lurch, tell them that they're your new servants. Yes, Looney.
Looney's advice. Place the bubbling cauldron, open Kooky boxes. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while for that. But yeah, as you can tell, this is gonna be funny. This whole buying stuff going on here. Not too bad, mind you, but still, it's whatever. Now we can unlock... Oh no, we got the stuff, but we don't got the money, unfortunately, so here. Right, so that's that, unfortunately. Let's see this here. Right, so we're getting close to that, so yeah, we still got some stuff to do. But don't worry, anyways, I bought it. It is December, by the way. No, not December. Of course it's December. I mean, it's Boxing Day now after buying this, so I had to think about it a little bit. I enjoyed my holidays with my creepy family. And now we have a whole bunch of these skull in sacks because... Yeah, it's something, alright, but yeah, that's kind of, oh my god, look at this, look at how much, look at this, do you think this is enough? This is so much. Oh my god, look at this monstrosity. This is a mess, this is a nightmare. Oh my god, I don't even know how much is that. It's just a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and then we got this in the skin, so might as well put this down. Yeah, as you can see, it's basically the same thing. It's just the couch is now, instead of black, it's red, which I honestly think the red one looks a lot better, like way better. But lock that behind a paywall, it's kind of weird to do, in my opinion. Anyways, we just gotta find a spot for this thing, and it will be done, which I believe, yeah, you know what, it'll probably be fitting here in this room.
The sofa Dad made is really comfortable.
Indeed. I could slumber forever on this coffin couch.
I hope you will rest eternally at my side, my love.
Oh, Gomez. What a perfectly horrible end to a perfectly horrible holiday.
Not only that, but a perfectly horrible end to this whole event. And yeah, look, we finished it right before we get the actual prize, so... Yeah, so now we got that acquired, so now we're just gonna unlock him there. There you go, and now it's basically raising gifts, so we just need to get him to go to the bag. Alright, so let's do this here. Let's him go to the bag, and of course, that's being blocked, so let's get rid of that. And there you go, so let's see this. So him just throwing presents all over the place. Alright, so I think I should probably get rid of all this, and then we get to actual see this properly. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. So let's just get rid of all this stuff that we don't need. Yeah. Because we don't really need this anymore. So I'm just going to sell this stuff and then, you know, save one out. But everything else is kind of like whatever. Anyways, let's do this and let's take a look. So yeah, so this is just the animation. So he just does this with the gifts and he goes... Hold on, it's a whoopee! Yep, and it's on the floor. Yeah, so that's it. And it's raining gifts is the animation in question. So, yeah, you do get to see a bit of that. I do hate the fact that back then I was kind of all over the place with this. And, oh really, this is a unique... Okay, so this is a unique item, so you unlock the skin. Interesting. Alright, well I guess this is now turned into a cool car. Yeah, with colorful and everything, so it's not like what it last year with its just... monochrome gold type of thing that makes it fit well with the Addams. This one's just kind of like a holiday nightmare. Yeah, we still got this going on here. So, yeah, and then we got the costume and Morticia's animation. But by the way, this won't be the only other pack we get. There's another one that's going to be coming up, but it's going to be near the end. Also, yeah, this is just... I'm upset by this whole thing. Because they're giving me items that I can't need. Doesn't give me what I want. But, you know, again, you always have to try to look back on this and thinking where my mind was at the time. By the way, finished this within 17 days of this event. Man, there's a whole lot. So this basically went on until, like, in the beginning. It went into, like, January, which is weird. You would think it would end in the end of the year, but no, it goes into the next year. I guess it's not that bad, but it just, you know what it is? I think it's because they went on the holiday thing, because usually around this time people go on holidays, and, you know, they don't come back until after the New Year's, so they're like, nah, let's just go all the way at the New Year's, and then the way we can post a new update after the fact, which I think that's what they were going with, or that's what their idea intent was. So, yeah, we got that going on here. So now it's just a bunch of... yeah, I'm just realizing now. Oh good, I got a hot rod. And I got the costume for the initiation for Parker. Yeah, so we get to see what the costume looked like back in for the initiation costume. So, if you're curious, it looks like that. Oh, yeah, and I still need to get some of that. But, yeah, it looks like this. This is her clown outfit. If I'm not mistaken, she also has an animation now. No. I thought she did. Really? Huh. Wow, they made such a big deal about this, you know, initiation costume, making it look like a clown. And yet, yeah, nothing. That's strange. You'd think they'd utilize it with something, but no, I guess not. So, I don't know. And it's weird, because the initiation costume was like black and white, but this one's more colorful. Alright, whatever. I guess put her back in her holiday costume until, you know, she gets her this year's holiday costume. So she can be a magical elf or fairy. Yeah. Let's open up more boxes. And I was just laughing for a bit because I was just like, oh yes. It comes to filler stuff. I know I said part 2s won't be filler stuff, but, you know. Not as bad as the match 3s, but certainly, you know, killed some time with some things here. It'd be interesting to see what I was thinking back in the day, because this was during when I was doing, I believe it was the 12 Screams of Christmas as well. So, yeah, so there was those two stuff there. Yeah, this year was weird. I mean, normally, like, you would think that the pandemic like this would be making it worse and kind of hard, but honestly, it's actually it was fine. I know. I guess it's because I'm living in the crypt, so going outside is not abnormal for me. Oh, I finally got money for this.
I guess I can leave now, knowing you're in a good hands, Lurch. Yes, Lumi. Goodbye, Lurchy, and take care of him, Fester. Oh, you know I will, man. Oh, I will. What a loser. No, I won't. Now that your cellmate's gone, we need to get you back to abnormal, Lurch.
Yes, I'm so relieved that things can go back to the way they were.
Bring tea.
Lurch, you need some deprogramming so you can do your old job.
Back to abnormal. Have Gomez do calling Lurch and get Lurch's desires, which I believe is Newt Sue. And yeah, so, and basically this is the last of the quests. After this, that's it. Then we finished level 21, and now we're going to go into level 22. So that's great. So we're almost done with this, and yeah, it's going to be a little while until Gomez is done with this. And yeah, we got some things still going. And I'm like, oh, look at this, I'm completing it. I'm filling it up manually. Because we just need to get all the way to the costumes, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I have some things to say. I'm going to save it near the end of this, like, coming near close to the end. Yeah, and we got this stuff here. And this one, I'm like, how do you get this? I've never come across anything here. And I'm like, oh, of course, money. Yeah, then I found out that's how you get it, is through money. And you'll see why. Anyways, he's done with his thing, so that means I can do the calling Lurch, which will be a few minutes. Oh, and I got a box, so that's great. Yeah, so I'll have him do that. And, yeah, so, just in case you're curious, he's going to do this, which, I've seen this, I showed this before, but, you know, here it is again with him, with the noose, which actually calls, Lurch, which is hilarious, but, yeah. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I'm just blanking out here, I'm just seeing what I'm getting in boxes, but, yeah, anyways, we're getting close to the end of this, and I'm going to show you, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to get that, so I'm kind of pissed off with it, and I'm like, nah. But, yeah, here's something strange that happened.
I rang the bell, but Lurch hasn't answered.
You rang?
Why is Morticia here?
Here's your Newt stew for dinner, Lurch. Just the way you like it.
Gomez, I don't think your deprogramming was entirely successful. Try again.
Okay, now that's confusing. That's definitely telling me that they screwed up. Was it supposed to be Grandma?
Yes, my love. It will take some time, but we will have Lurch back to his horrible self again soon enough.
And that's it. We have finished. And if you've never seen Lurch Mom Comes to Visit, that's basically it. Just replace Lieutenant Hooney with Lurch's mom, and that's basically the same picture. I'm still surprised they were able to get that in there, but yeah, they did, and it's interesting indeed, but it's whatever. Anyways, we got that going on, and oh, we're getting some stuff for hand. Yeah, why not? I got all this stuff. Might as well do that. Yep, thank you, Carvo. And we just need some more of that, and we are good to go. And we're getting close to the... And by the way, 14 days. It's the 28th. So, yeah, if I didn't buy the pack, this would be how long it would take me to get to this. And, yeah, I'm just saying this is what the stuff I need to get. And then we'll be done. Anyways, I'm here because I believe this is new. Yes, so this is a new thing, which gives us the receipt with the checks, which is actually good because this would have been helpful for me during October, but oh well, I guess not. But anyways, we're gonna see this because this is a new animation and I want to show it off because it's actually quite interesting and especially unique what they did here. Now it's gonna be a little bit of a short one, but I'll try my best because again, this is when I was still recording, not having the intention of showing this off. But yeah, ignore what happened to Fester there. And, yeah, I'm just trying to... I'm like, oh, okay, let me just move this real quick so it's out of the way. These weird parts. Alright, so let's see this right here. Alright, so this is called running. This is what it does. Yep. So he does this, and then it pops up with the weird... that. Cool. And nice animation. Not that bad. I don't know why he drops the checks, but, it does. So, yeah. Alright, cool. I guess put this back. Yeah, put it back here. Blocking thing for doing his thing. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we got this going on here. So, we're going to go into break a little bit soon. Right now, I actually got this, which was for the next level we're going into. So this is a new costume skin. And we actually need this, the scratching post, in order to actually do his animation. I don't know why he needs this wrestling costume thing. I think it kind of describes it in the actual quest line, perhaps, but I'm not 100% too sure. I mean, we'll find out along the way, but certainly won't know during this time. Anyways, we got that going on here. It's the 29th now, so we're getting close for some reason. No, sorry, I was just reading something that said that, and I was just kind of like, okay, well, alright, cool. Yeah, so he's bored doing the give me matches. Anyway, sorry about the cut. We got another of the thing, so that's cool. Yeah, so we finally got it. 13 days, so that's like, what, the 29th. So, yeah, it would have took me that long to finish. So I need the cookies, I need the costumes, and then need those in order to unlock Parker stuff and that. So that's the only things I'm actually curious and need. Other than that, everything else is just whatever. By the way, I ended up skipping that again because, you know, I finally got his costume skin. So now we're going to have him do dancing. And yeah, by the way, in order to get this done, yes, you do need to get all 3 bundles. So I have to say, that's kind of crappy. And, oh, by the way, yeah, he's behind this. So let's move this. Yeah, let's move this along. And, you're not going to believe this. Look at this. This is his animation. And, I'm going to give you a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Really? Really, this is his animation. Exclusive to this. It's him doing dancing normally. And you needed all 3. 3 of these. Right? All 3 of these bundles. To get this tree. To have him do an exclusive animation. Which is literally him dancing normally. Like this. Doing the can. Don't do this. Which is good words to live by, but you know what? They're not going to listen because Grim doesn't help it with giving them money. Alright, whatever. I'll be back in the break. We're back, and this is going to be it. Here we are, the long road stretch. We're going to be going into one quest line, which is going to be... We finally got this, by the way. We finally got the red-nosed lion. And here's Kitty, is what it's called. So let's see this. I don't know if it's him going to somewhere, or if this is what he does. He's just kind of... I don't know if he's going somewhere. No, wait a minute. No. He is going to somewhere. I just realized the here's Kitty. I can't believe I remember this. Alright, so just guess what that whole thing's supposed to be. Just give a wild guess. Here it comes. Oh, that's cute. They're doing a Shining reference there. Here's Johnny. Yeah, well, it just breaks it. Here's Johnny. Oh God, yeah. So it's Kitty. No, see, the company has some fun with this, don't they? Yeah, so that's cute. Fun indeed. Alright, so now it's the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. 2021. 2020 is gone. So we got the Shining Reaper. So this is the how you get the gold thing. Yeah, fun. So we're gonna get this costume because, of course, we get an exclusive snowman costume, by the way, too. I mean, you get it for rubies, but this is the only other way you can get it. Through cash, of course. And I don't think she actually needs this snowman. I think this is just one of those exclusive items you can just have on you. Because she actually uses the generic snowmans in order to do an animation, which is interesting. Like, this is a very interesting animation because she is a special winter, holiday reaper, I should say. She has a unique skin or dance animation for it, which I'm going to show off, and I'm going to put these down and get rid of them at the same time. Because like I said, we don't need this, so yeah, just get rid of it. I said gets rid of it. Thank you. Alright, cool. Right, so, got a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh god, to do stuff. Alright, so, got this done. And, I'm gonna have him do that. Now then, there is a... Oh, cool, we got the winter outfit as well, so that's great. Check mark on that. Right, perfect. Right, so, now that we got that done, let's go over here. There she is. Alright, let's click on that. There you go. And now she can do this. And she's going to go to that little decoration animation place, which I believe it's over here. Yeah, she's near the Christmas presents, so let's see this. So this is what her does, it's just unwrapping. Yeah, so it got the 3 different gifts that they are kind of, like, she's just breathing, so she's just kind of unwrapping to get the gifts there. And, yeah. Interesting animation. Not bad. I mean, some of these animations are, like, the gift rampage is what it's called. But yeah, some of them are just kind of like, ooh. That's just like things. Oh, God, that's... Man, I just, you know, honestly, it's whatever. I digress. But, right, so we got that going on here. And, right. So, we have a few more things to do. Oh, I got another grand chandelier. That's great. And, that's not going to be my problem right now. Oh, good. We got that big tree. It's our bamboo, but I'm calling it a tree because it might as well be a big tree. So we got some coins, which is great. So we need to raise money in order to open up land, which is needed because in order to continue, we need to do that. So yeah. Anyways, I believe Morticia's busy with stuff, so we'll just have to wait until she's out of it and done. But let's open up some more boxes just because. And there we go. All done. Right. Now then, we got through this, and she should be completed. There you go. There. Now she's basically the same, except a little darker. With instead of white, it's gold. Yeah, that's the only difference with her costume. You would think it'd be a little bit more different, but no. So yeah, she's gonna do... Yeah, and I'm only doing these animations just to get the points, because the points, they drop a lot of points, which will help. Right, okay, so she's gonna do her animation, which she needs a generic snowman, and you're gonna find out why. The creepy snowman, I should say. And, you're gonna see why. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the way to do the animation. Yeah, here it is. Yep. You can see what she did. She just chopped the snowman's head off, and then it reappears and pops in. So cuts. Yeah. There you go. And then she just kind of... Yeah, it's weird, too, because, yeah, the Golden Holiday is what it's called. And, it's weird because they just basically recolored the head, and then they just popped it back in. Yeah, so the head is just basically the same. It's just... Again, you know... It's funny when you look at this and know how they did the trick, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you know, it's whatever. And yeah, I know I didn't show a close-up on the animation just yet because I wanted to give you a better preview of this proper without her hiding the tree, so I will show that off, so don't worry. I'll just have to wait. And we still need Socrates' costume, so yeah, hopefully we can get it. Anyways. We got the jockey card for our dear friend Wednesday, so we're going to do that. And she's busy with this, so yeah, we won't be able to show it just yet, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's weird, we're into the new year. Yeah, so anyways, let's do this here. I don't know if she has an exclusive animation with this skin. I don't think she does. I'm just curious. No, she doesn't, but there is an animation she'll need to do, which is the revive her later from the first movie. Anyways, that's good. So let's have you to still do that and get me points for me. Right, so the next clip here is going to be a better zoom in on the actual animation of Morticia doing the Golden Holiday. And I finally have enough money to kind of continue with this, so that's great. So we'll do that, have Kitty do the Here's Kitty, and now we just need to get... Okay, we need more of the hammers. I thought they were something else, but no, it's hammers. My bad. Alright, well, yeah, so the hammers is what I need more of. But yeah, so here's a better close-up of this, proper. So yeah, as you can appreciate. So, again, it's funny when you look at this and see how they did the animation. It's just like, ah, okay, clever. It's weird. I guess it's because the game's correct. How did they do this? Oh, and by the way, I got the Lord of the Mansion. So, that costume skin that he had for that last... Can I try clicking? Thank you. I was trying to click on Lurch. Yeah, this. This was the costume he was supposed to have during the quest line that we just finished. And although... Oh, look at this. No, that's something else entirely. My mistake. But yeah, for some reason, you don't need this costume in order to do the reading. But this was supposed to be what it was supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this, originally. Without his stupid costumes, it's supposed to look like this. Yeah, so this is what it was supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. So this is what he was supposed to do. Proper. Anyways, with that in mind, let's continue with the quest line to the new one.
Every time I get close to Kitty in the cemetery, he just runs away.
Oh no, poor Kitty is suffering with depression. Look at that face. That is the strangest edits I've ever seen. Poor Kitty.
I can't imagine how I could drive him away. I don't even use atomic bombs on him.
That is the strangest edit I've ever seen. They never used it ever again, but somebody was just like, hey, we need to make Kitty look sad. And then they're like, Jesus.
As long as we're searching for Kitty, we can look at all the graves in the cemetery.
There's a lot of cool pets here, and they'll never run away from us.
That's the advantage of dead pets, isn't it? They're always there for you.
Let's see if we can find a dog. That would drive Kitty crazy.
I dig pets. Obtain the broken collars, and with that is it for when it comes to dialogue. But yeah, it's interesting because, yeah, I think you can get where this next story is going to take us. But if you don't get it, well, one of the animation requires a reanimator. So you put the two together. But yeah, it'd be interesting to kind of go cover that. And as soon as we're done that, we get to do the back kitchen that was introduced in July. So yeah, you can see how far along I'm supposed to be. I'm way behind. But can't blame me. You know, the cost of everything is just like... I need the coins, man. They're just... Oh, man, they're asking so much. And then we got this, the back kitchen that we have to deal with. So, whoo boy. Yeah, we finally got the cookies, by the way. It's the 3rd of January. So now, we can actually finish that off. And now we can have Fester. Fester was the first costume we got. Finally, after so much time, we could finally put this down and have him do his animation that we've been expecting to see for a while. So let's put this plate of cookies and poison milk down. Yeah, there we go. Now then, let's find them. There you are, in your snowman outfit. Let's do this. Stealing cookies. Alright, Fester, you go ahead and do that. Go inside the side of the house. I don't know why they like going on the side of the house instead of the front door. It's bizarre. You would think they go in the front door, but no. It's like, side of the house. Side of the house, indeed. Let me go there. Right. Anyways, got that going on here. Let's do this. Go over here. And there we go. Alright, so... Yep, he's going to do that and eat the cookie. Yep. So this is what he does. He just looks at it, throws it up in the air, and yep, eats it. So, yeah, interesting animation. Not bad for what it is, but you know, for the first costume we ever got, this was certainly an underwhelming animation. But whatever. Anyways, I bought something. Oh, can you guess what it is? I think you've kind of seen a bit of it, but yeah, it's over here. Hello, Grandma. I believe this completes your... Yes, it does. Here it is. Yep, there is. I believe this is the last of these nostalgic costumes, so I think I got all of them that I missed out on. So that was Thing, Parker, Sloom, and Morticia. I think I got Morticia already. She was like the last grand prize, and I didn't do that, but yeah. I might be mistaken, but I finally got all their costumes, so yeah, we're all said and done. We got all the nostalgic stuff from an event that I kind of was just like, oh, never mind, we still need to get her, and then we're done. So we're gonna get there. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Eventually, she will come, but not yet. So we finally, after we are on the 9th now. Yeah, by the way, the 9th, the 9th of January. Still going on, by the way. 2 more days to get this done. And yeah, I'm lagging behind. This event's almost ending, and I'm like, oh boy, I need to get this going. Alright, so let's see this. What you're offering me. Oh god, you giving me that. I don't need this. Oh, god, the stupid cookies too, by the way. Right, so now we're in the next day. And she's got to do that. And if I'm hopeful, we actually got this. Yes, I got this acquired. How did I get this? No idea. I ended up getting this at some point. But yeah, we still need to get that costume. Once we get that costume, we're all set and good. So now we're going to do the smelling the roses. So yeah, there she goes. So let's just look at this. So this is what she does. It's weird that she wants to smell roses, but she thinks she likes the stem, not really much the flowers, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, this was a grand prize costume. We didn't need this. By the way, we need to get this, so... goodbye, money. That sucks that we didn't get that. So, yeah, unfortunately I had to pay $200 because this was the only skin I didn't get to get. And was it worth it? Let's find out. Here's this animation. Yep, so this is what he does. He's going to jump into the... Yep. So, let me just go ahead and do this. Yep. And let's go ahead and zoom in. So this is what he does. So, kind of looks at that, goes up. Then he's going to jump into the... Yep. And by the way, he drops the crappiest of gifts. He basically drops you the craftable items you get with a bunch of these skulls, which is like giving out candies, the raw materials, which is... It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Just to be a completionist, that just sucks. That sucks big. I need to get the costume too, by the way. And I'm not anywhere near that, so how much do I need? 150 for this? God. How long? Oh my god. You know what? It is going to be... Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I need to get this. Let's see if I'm going to get close to it. Because, it might be cheaper. Just, let's see how long I can get to this. Let's see. So, we got 1 more day. Which is right now. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to it real quick. So I'm like, 150 here. Yeah, okay, I bought it. It's cheaper to do this. Man. God, by the way, the 11th of January. God. That's really went into the year, and yet we still didn't get a new event. I wonder why. It's very strange. But yeah, as you can see, it was a lot cheaper to do that. A lot cheaper. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get as much points as I need to. But I'm like, yeah, done. With that much time to spare. So that's perfect. Right, so the event is now done. The 12th. And as you can see, characters are still doing animation, but as soon as I click them, yep, that's it. No more. They don't do it anymore. So, yeah, that sucks. Sucks for them. But yeah, I'm only missing Morticia's stuff. And right now, I'm just changing their costumes to Valentine's because that was the last update we got. We didn't really get a January update. So my thought was, oh, I guess it's gonna be the same thing this time around. We're just gonna go into Valentine's Day, right? That's the next thing we're gonna do. But spoilers, there's actually gonna be an event that's coming up in January. Yeah, so we're not going into February. We're going into January. January has a theme. And it's a very belated theme, but theme nonetheless. And I won't spoil what it is, but get a wild guess what it might be. And it feels that the next update kind of feels weird, like it's almost like a part 2 to this quest line that just happened. And you'll see why, because the backdrop for it kind of feels like the backdrop for this one in the background. and then the items that are associated with it is kind of associated with this. And it doesn't help that we're still using the Christmas music with the winter background for it. It makes sense, by the way, with the next theme, but it's just strange. Yeah, it's just whatever. And yeah, Socrates gets to be boring. He doesn't get to have anything fun, so that sucks to be him. But yeah, that's what we got going on here, unfortunately. But yeah, we gotta change all the characters to their Valentine's Day costumes, because that's the only thing I got going on right now. Unknowing to me that the next update is not Valentine's Day, but instead it's actually going to be something else. Very belated, by the way, but still, nonetheless, it's going to come. So yeah, Kitty doesn't have any costumes, I don't believe. No, he only started getting it in Easter, so yeah, because he was in character back in Valentine's Day. You would think, like, he was an NPC, he was a walk-around character. And, right, so we got to do his purple costume. Cool. And now we're going to go to Parker, which she actually has her costume, which I actually got. But, unfortunately, we didn't get to see her animation because I didn't unlock her until March. But, that's okay. Let's get the bomb. Next is going to be, it's going to be Thing. I think, yeah, Thing was just, yeah, so he doesn't have a costume because, yeah, he was unlocked. He was a prize back for Valentine's Day, so, you know, it's going to be as is. Aunt Sloom, not going to need anybody, so, yeah, she doesn't have an animation or costume because, you know, she was awarded back in August, and same thing with Socrates. But maybe we'll look at costumes coming up for Valentine's Day, for V-Day, but we'll see. Because I didn't know, yeah, I was curious, maybe next is going to be V-Day, because, you know, we're going into, like, this was the 12th we ended it on, so yeah. But yeah, that was it. That was the Winter Holidays update, and it was quite interesting. Compared to last year, it was more like the holidays, instead of just, last year was more Addams holiday, like Addams Christmas. This was more traditional Christmas, which is odd for the Addams, but you know, they always like to take the weird chances and all that stuff and more. And yeah, we'll just end it there. Right, so now let's talk about that thing I was talking about that I wanted to do that was unique, and that is a review. As you know, this marks the end of 2020, and we're going to go into the reviews of this, and I'm going to show you what I placed all these in more. So we're going to include something too, on one event from 2019, and this will get us to 12 events total. So, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to tell you the 3 worst updates, in my opinion, and then I'm going to tell you the 3 best ones, in my opinion, and I'll give you my reasons for it. But, before we begin, I might as well give you an honorable mention, and that would be 2019's Holidays update. This was the first ever time we actually got to see something like this as far as this new event style goes, so it was unique. It gave us a lot of characters and costumes and whatnot. This was like a template, kind of like trying to find how to do everything. And I feel like for a first time doing something new and unique, it kind of did a good job as far as what it was trying to do. Mind you, it wasn't a whole lot, but it was a building ground, and I took my options to say, this is going to be my middle ground. So anything better than this is good, anything below this is bad. And I'll give you my reasonings on why. But I'm only giving you my top 3 and the top 3 best and worst. So let's go with the fun one. Let's go for the worst one, shall we? So, third worst, in my opinion, was the nostalgic update, the anniversary one. I'm sure you're not surprised by that, because I just stopped giving up all the way. This was when I got sick and tired of the new feature that was added, which was the special little animation quest line type thing. You know, the match 3 puzzles. But then the update themselves, I do appreciate what they were trying to do here, with especially trying to give back, like, nostalgic, like, basically paying tributes to the 60s and the black and white cartoon, the show, all that more, and then kind of reliving back the old items from the past, but with the new costumes, which is black and white and the, like, monochrome, but it just didn't land. It just, I don't know what it was, it just sucked. it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. As you saw near the end, I was just like, nah, I'm done. The only good thing that came out of it was Socrates, but you had to pay like the high-priced bundle in order to get them. So, again, I guess it's not worse. It could have been worse. It could have been like what happened with Thing, but it's whatever. So that's the third. What's the second? Well, that goes to Easter this year. Yeah, the spring update. What do I have to say about this one? April's never been a great month for me. I don't know what it is. It just never seems to be that interesting. And for some reason, I think that the good things that came out of this was that we got Calvo, that got, the mailman, his way of actually getting cards from the past. It was a great feature, and actually it's a great way to get what you need specifically, but it's always a gamble, and you have to pray to RP Jesus in order to get what you want. But, it's whatever it is, right? But, and then the rain feature, too, was interesting when that came out, and that was great for what it was, unfortunately, with all the new fangle-dangled animations, but it just, I don't know, I didn't like the theme, I didn't like spring, I didn't like the fact that it was in April, it was obviously an Easter update, but they didn't say that, it was a spring event, whatever that was supposed to mean. But okay, the story wasn't that great either, but, yeah, and it was very weird. It's like, oh, it's raining, oh man. I mean, I thought raining was good. I don't know, it's just, it wasn't the only time they had this issue, but, oh, boy. It's, whatever, that was the second worst, but, what was the worst one this year? What was my worst one? Take a wild guess. Well, if you haven't guessed, let me tell you what it is. The worst update this year was the Valentine's Day update. Oh boy, this one wasn't the best. This was the second one we got into, so it was really just not that great. The story wasn't the bad, the items were not great, they were just okay. But really what got me, what really just not made me happy was the whole locking thing behind a 3-bundle paywall. Like, really, you're on the lock one of the more unique, the character the people really wanted, and you locked them behind not even a paywall, not even like 1 bundle paywall like the other characters. No, you hide them in 3 paywalls. This was like a thing that they were like, oh, let's see how this turned out. And obviously we never seen this happen again. So obviously they got a negative reaction with this, so they made sure never to do this ever again. Good. Because that's an awful thing to do. It's bad enough you had to pay 1 bundle, like 3? And then they have more bundles. It just, again, it just rubbed me off the wrong way, and it just kind of made the whole event just kind of sour at the end of the day. It just wasn't the greatest. But yeah, that was a sour note. But yeah, okay, now we go ahead and tell you my best 3, in my opinion, what I liked the most. Out of all the events we got so far, here's the 3 I like. So in third place was the Thanksgiving update. Yes, I actually like the Thanksgiving update. Why, though? I don't know. I just like the theming of it. It was really unique in the sense. I dig the items that came with it. I just love the theming of it. It was interesting to have a traditional holidays with the Addams in their own weird, disgusting way. The story was actually kind of fun in a sense. And the only thing I didn't like of it was the match 3. But at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to include it. It's just like, whatever. I got too far. I got what I wanted. I don't care. But, yeah, it's just... It was something, but yeah, I liked the theming of it, and it wasn't too bad. And yeah, that's saying something because every other update wasn't that great, in my opinion. But I digress. Right, so second one that I liked this year was this update. Yeah, the holidays. You might be surprised by that. Why did I like this one? I don't know. Again, it's this theming of it. The items were good. The story was good too. I liked the dynamic of everything. The costumes were okay. I didn't like the fact that Thing needed to use an item in order to get everything, but he wasn't like required. He wasn't needed per se, but and, like, he didn't drop anything unique. But it was kind of, that's really bad. And then the animation too was just like, that's whatever. But other than that, everything else was pretty spot on. I enjoyed it. I liked stuff with it, and it just made me, for the most part, I just kind of liked it. It wasn't that bad.
Right, so now what is my favorite update thus far? And,
well, you're probably not surprised. The Halloween update. Yeah. Jeez, Grim, why do you like this update? Maybe it's because it's Halloween based. You bet your butt it is. Yeah, I'm a sucker for Halloween. As you can tell, I'm a biased scarecrow, but at least I'm honest by it. But that was the only reason. The items were kind of good. I loved the story. It was very interesting. But everything like that, and just everything with it wasn't that bad. The Eldritch stuff was interesting, and costume contest, that was fun. I wish we could have gotten more with the carnival aspect of it, but whatever. It was whatever it was. The craftables wasn't that bad either, but yeah, it just, I don't know. I just liked it. Compared to everything else, this was the one I liked the most. And yeah, that's it from there. So now that we got that out of the way, let me show you where all the events landed thus far from best to worst, in my opinion. So here it is. Here's the graphic of it. And yeah, you get to see exactly how I felt with everything here. And you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, Grim, the Halloween one, it wasn't that great compared to, like, it wasn't the bad. And when you retrospect looking at everything that happened in 2020, it wasn't that great. I don't know what it is, but this year was just, it was okay. It wasn't anything groundbreaking. I didn't think anything that was like, wow, this is cool. Everything was just like, meh, it's okay. But I don't know if that was because of the pandemic season, if it was just the mood. I don't know. But this year was just kind of like odd. But, yeah, whatever. That's it. But with that in mind, we're going into 2021. We're in 2021 now. So hopefully this year is a lot better than last year. Hopefully it is, or else we're not going to survive that long. But yeah, we survived the hardship. We survived the 1-year milestone, which means that's a good thing, because normally games like this would only last for a year, and then they're like, dead. But yeah, not this time. They're continuing it, so that's great. So yeah, that's about it for me. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna see you in the next update, which is gonna be for January for the new event, which you're gonna be surprised at what it exactly is. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I'll leave you to that. Happy holidays. This was the Addams Family Mystery Mansions for 2020, and this ends 2020. So I'll see you next year, which is the new year. So yeah, let's hope 2021 was better than 2020. God, I hope so.